Tesla just entered its next chapter. What looked like 5 separate stories this week: FSD in Europe and Asia, the semi-factory entering its final stage, Robovan shifting toward an RV concept, and Optimus gaining a top Apple AI engineer, are actually one coordinated move toward an AI-powered infrastructure company. And here's why this matters for you. If you're a Tesla investor or someone trying to understand where this company is really heading, connecting these dots is essential. These projects aren't about selling more cars, they are about reshaping mobility, logistics, housing, and even labor. By the end of this video, you will see how these developments align into a single long-term strategy and how it could impact Tesla's valuation over the next decade. Let me start with a short recap of what happened. Spain officially approved Tesla to run nationwide FSD trials under the ESAV program. This includes 19 test vehicles and permission to run real-world testing until 2027, making it the largest FSD testing program ever authorized in Europe. In Korea, Tesla held the first official Cybertruck delivery event and confirmed FSD will launch there in 2025. Meanwhile, in Nevada, new drone footage showed Tesla Semi's factory nearly complete, with equipment already being moved inside. Robovan also made headlines after Tesla's Autopilot VP suggested they are working on an RV-style version. And finally, a key AI engineer from Apple joined the Optimus team, bringing expertise in embodied AI and integrated motion control. Now let's shift into analysis, because this is where everything starts to connect. When Spain and Korea move forward with FSD at the same time, that's not coincidence. Spain is becoming a regulatory sandbox in Europe, a place where Tesla can prove FSD works under some of the strictest conditions in the world. If Tesla demonstrates success there, the argument for broader EU approval becomes significantly stronger. Korea, meanwhile, is Asia's highest EV adoption market. If FSD lands successfully in Korea, it creates a natural expansion path toward Japan, Singapore, and other parts of Asia. Next, let's talk about the Semi. I've said for years that the Semi might become the first large-scale commercial deployment of real-world autonomy. Trucking routes are predictable, driver fatigue is a major issue, logistics margins are thin, and fleet operators adopt technology faster than consumers. The nearly completed Nevada factory signals that Tesla is ready to move beyond prototypes and into industrial-scale electrified freight. Once the Semi goes into volume production, autonomy in trucking becomes almost unavoidable. But to really understand the deeper meaning of this week, we have to talk about Tesla's strategic context. For the last decade, Tesla's Chapter 1 was all about manufacturing scale, gigafactories, EV adoption, battery cost curves, and software-defined cars. Chapter 2, which I believe begins now, is about something different. It's about building an AI ecosystem that spans multiple industries. FSD handles mobility, Semi transforms logistics, Robovan redefines living space, and Optimus reshapes labor. All four rely on a common AI backbone, and that unified architecture is Tesla's real advantage. So what does this mean for investors? First, Tesla gains entirely new revenue streams that are not automotive. Robotaxi, autonomous freight, robotic services, mobile living platforms. Second, the margin profile shifts towards software and AI, which are far more profitable than selling cars. Third, Tesla expands into trillions of dollars of new total addressable markets. And fourth, data scale accelerates everything. As each of these products enters the real world, Tesla's AI models improve faster, widening the gap with competitors. Before we move forward, here is one unexpected insight that surprised even me. When you map out which Tesla products benefit the most from autonomy, the Semi actually gains more immediate economic value than Robotaxis. A Robotaxi replaces one driver. An autonomous Semi replaces long-haul teams, reduces downtime, improves route efficiency, and directly transforms supply chains. In other words, the Semi may become Tesla's most impactful real-world AI product in the early years. It's a reminder that Tesla's biggest opportunities might not always be the ones that get the most hype. Now let's look ahead. Based on everything we saw this week, Tesla's next 5 to 10 years become much easier to imagine. First, mobility becomes automated. FSD expands through Europe and Asia, driving down cost per mile and changing how cities function. Second, logistics becomes autonomous. Semi-fleets powered by FSD reduce freight costs globally, affecting retail, manufacturing, and food supply chains. Third, living space becomes flexible. Robovan evolving into a mobile living platform could reshape remote work, digital nomadism, and even short-term housing. And fourth, labor becomes augmented by AI. Optimus begins inside Tesla's factories, then moves into commercial services, and eventually into homes. Now, let me give you a long-term investor's perspective. Tesla is no longer just an EV company competing with legacy automakers. It is an AI infrastructure company building autonomy layers for movement, goods, housing, and labor. When you evaluate Tesla through this lens, the valuation framework changes completely. We stop asking how many cars Tesla sells and start asking how many industries Tesla is integrating. The company's long-term value will depend on its AI scale, its real-world data, and its ability to operationalize autonomy across multiple verticals. And in that context, this week's news feels like a turning point. So, let me close with the final takeaway. FSD in Spain and Korea, the Semi factory, Robovan's RV direction, and the new Optimus talent are not random updates. They are signals of Tesla's second chapter. The company is reorganizing itself around AI, autonomy, and multi-industry transformation. And for long-term investors, paying attention to how these pieces fit together may be far more important than the day-to-day stock price. If today's analysis helped you see Tesla's direction more clearly, feel free to subscribe for more deep dives. I post every day, and my goal is to give you the context behind the headlines. Thanks for watching, and let's enjoy a future shaped by Tesla together. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home, I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.